Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ujjwal Marjit. Today I am diving into the world of Carrot 2, an open source tool that transforms how you view search results. So imagine your search results automatically grouped into meaningful topics instead of a long monotonous list. So that is exactly what Carrot 2 does. Carrot 2, an open source tool that transforms how you view search results, and it organizes your search results into topic. So with an instant overview of what is available, you can quickly find exactly what you are looking for. So Carrot 2 organizes your search results into topics, as I already mentioned, with an instant overview of what is available, and you will quickly find what you are looking for. Okay, so in order to access the Carrot 2 open source tool, all you need to do is first type the search.carrot.org. Okay, and then enter the button, hit button, and you will be taken to the landing page of Carrot 2. Carrot 2 organizes the results, that is the search results, into topics. And you see, this is the search bar, and there are two options you can search for, that is the web and PubMed. And this is the search button, and you see here is the clustering algorithm. Okay, so clustering algorithm means search engine will use such type of clustering algorithm in order to cluster the text, like Lingo. First of all, you see here Lingo. Lingo creates well described flat clusters and does not scale beyond a few thousand search results. Okay, now HTC, the classic search results clustering algorithm, and produces flat cluster with adequate description very fast. And now the K-means. So there are three options: Lingo, HTC, and K-means. The K-means baseline clustering algorithm produces bag of word style cluster description. So you can select any one from there. Okay, and now you see PubMed. Now I am going to type in the keyword biomarker. Okay, now you see there are options. You can select the options for web search. If you select the web, then web search options will come, and if you select the PubMed, so I am going to select the PubMed here. You will see the maximum results, and this is the API key, that is the PubMed search options. Okay, now so biomarker discovery. Okay, the keyword here, and now click on the button search. So web search clustering organizes search results from public search engines into clusters, offers tree map and pie chart visualization of the cluster here, and clustering workbench here, the clusters content from local files in JSON or Excel format. So you see it's a cluster type list, tree map, and pie chart. That is the web search clustering method. And as a search engine, I have selected the PubMed, and PubMed abstracts of medical papers from the PubMed database provided by NCBI. You can also use the local file, content read from a local file like Carrot 2, XML, JSON, CSV, Excel format. Now you see the surface here. Suppose here the cancer cells. There are 34 docs. You just click here and see here. So all retrieved results, as I have selected here from here the options 200 maximum results. That is why they have displayed all retrieved results, 200 retrieved results here. Okay, so first of all, you see the clusters means list of cluster, tree map, pie chart. So I am going to select the cancer cell. Once you select the cancer cell, there are 34 documents and the 34 results in the cancer cell. And number 5, number 6, so this is the paper, okay, and you see this is the URL of the paper, and you see the key here, keywords, okay. So you can also select the, suppose I am going to select the immunocell. So you see here the 25 documents, and you see here the immunocell here 25 results in immunocell, and you see the list, okay. So the left hand side you will get the clusters, and you see the arrow, and right hand side you will see the results against that cluster, okay. So I have already selected immunocell from here, and you see the right hand side 25 documents here, means 25 papers you will see in the right hand side, okay. So this is the list of clusters, and now if you want to see it as tree map, then click on tree map here. Same thing, but you see the prognostics biomarker here. So once I click on the prognostic biomarker, you see that is the one results here, right? And you see the biomarker assess, and 19 results. Here is the bracket, inside the bracket you see 90 results in biomarker assess, okay. Now you open here, just see the search result, and now here if you click show cluster list, okay. So there are 3 cluster list type, tree map type and pie chart type. This is the pie chart type clusters. If you see same things, but now I am going to select here the predictive models, and you see the right hand side. So 32 results in predictive model, and in order to produce the cluster, they have used Lingo, STC and K-means. But we have selected, as I have selected here, the Lingo. Lingo creates well-described flat clusters. Okay. So the data is sent to Carrot document clustering server. Okay, for clustering, and the server will keep the data in memory for the duration of the clustering process. So none of the data you submitted will be permanently stored or logged, okay. So you see the application is open source, and the source code of this demo applications is available as a part of Carrot 2 framework under the Apache software license 2.0. This means you can freely reuse the application along with Carrot 2 clustering algorithms for your open source or commercial projects. This is the Carrot 2 GitHub page, and you see the Carrot 2 is a programming library for clustering text. It can automatically discover group of related documents and label them with short key terms or phrases. So biomarker discovery, I have already typed in here, and you see the search, and now click here. Once you click here, you see the .jpg format here, the pie chart of the clustering system, okay. So as I have selected PubMed, and I selected for 200 max results, you can select also more, or you can select also less 50. Then you click on the search, okay. So just back to the web part, okay. I have already demonstrated the PubMed part, and this is the web part, okay. So you see the clinical 13 results in clinical, the list of results here. So source code of this application and several clustering algorithm is available in the Carrot 2 framework, and TreeMap views uses Carrot search form tree visualization component here, the TreeMap, and the pie chart view uses the Carrot search circles visualization component. So web search clustering organizes search results from public search engines into clusters, offers TreeMap and pie chart visualizations of the cluster. Okay, and you see, you click here. So TreeMap interaction help. So control plus click means select or unselect multiple groups. So there are various type of keyword combinations here. You can see in order to interaction with the TreeMap, right? And now you click here. So TreeMap appearance as a rectangular or stacking and flattened. So as we have already selected rectangular and flattened and include results as a leaf nodes. So you have already gone through the TreeMap appearance here, the TreeMap as I have selected. But if you change this one polygon, it will automatically change the shape of the TreeMap. And you see the hierarchical, then you see the hierarchical form. And you click here, include results as a leaf nodes, you see the leaf nodes, right? So it's a nice tool because open source and free tool, and you can search the web, PubMed methods. Okay, and now see here the result list appearance. So show sites icon or show search rank or maximum characters per results 400. So open links in a new tab. So these are the options, result list appearance options. Okay, you can choose that also. And if you want to know more about the Carrot 2 clustering engines, you just click here in order to get the total overview of the Carrot 2 clustering engines. And if you can change the mode also. Okay, and this tool you can use for your literature review. Okay, and you see here the workbench. Okay, clustering workbench. As I already mentioned it, what is clustering workbench? Clustering workbench clusters content from local files in JSON or Excel format, SOLR or Elasticsearch, and it allows tuning of clustering parameters and exporting results as Excel or JSON. Okay, so this is the clustering workbench. You can choose the data source, PubMed, local file, SOLR, Elasticsearch as I mentioned, and clustering algorithm. You can select K-means, Lingo, STC, and you can write your query here. Okay, in order to get the result and country. So you just select the things here or parameters affecting the number, structure and content of cluster. So desired cluster count here you just put, and minimum cluster size you just type here, or you can select from here, and cluster base level assignment method means unique level assigner or simple level assigner. So what does it mean? A simple and fast level designer for each base vector chooses the level that maximizes the base vector, and level term vector cosine similarity. So you can get the insight once you click on the interrogative mark here and extract the page assignment. And now you put the cluster levels, page level boost. So you just fill up all the things in order to get the proper insight or proper cluster for your keywords. Okay, so you just go through, then click on the cluster. So once you click on the cluster, A search engine here, actually you have to put all the features and all the things that I already displayed here, left hand side here you see. Then click on cluster and clustering workbench, cluster content from local files in JSON or Excel format. Okay, and it lets you tuning of clustering parameters and exporting result. You can export the results once you put all the features here as Excel or JSON file. Okay, so same thing, you can see the result, you can see the cluster docs here, and you see no cluster to show as I didn't enter properly the things here, that is why it shows no clusters to show, and results, search results could not be retrieved due to an error. And you can also export once you get the clusters and results. You will get the results in left hand side and you will see the result in right hand side, and choose the output format in order to export the cluster or documents. Choose what to export. If you choose only documents, then select the documents, and if you want to choose the only cluster here, then choose cluster and choose the output format. You can also choose the JSON format, comma separated value format, OpenOffice format or Excel. So I am going to select it, the export. Okay, so it will export the result in XLS file. Okay, now we just open the Excel files. As I didn't put any content here, that is why I am not able to access the Excel file. Okay, so the main things actually you can use, it's a very important tool. So there you have it, Carrot 2 transforms traditional ranked list into topic based clusters and gives you an at a glance overview and dramatically speeding up discovery. Okay, so whether you are researching ambiguous terms like Java or detailed medical topics like prostate cancer screening, Carrot 2 surfaces clusters that help you pinpoint what matters most. So thank you for watching. Try Carrot 2 for yourself at search.carrot.org and transform how you explore search results. So thank you for watching.